Happy Friday, folks. Another week of Friday abs. Appreciate y'all tuning in here with me. Productive time, right? I can't see anybody for these workouts, so I hope you guys enjoy, feel good, look good. Want to feel good with confidence when you're doing these workouts. Try and put yourself in one of the categories, right? Either my pace, faster than me, or slower than me. If you're slower than me, you're doing a lot of modifications, which is the safe way of getting stronger. Or you're challenging yourself and you're trying to go at my speed or faster. Each exercise that we do is going to be 3 sets of 40 seconds to a minute with a 20 to 30 second rest period in between. Let's get this workout started. So we're going to start with a little superset here. An effective but challenging superset here. We're going to go plank crunches, and we're going to do dead bugs. So we're going to be in a plank, right? And we're going to really crunch, right? So really trying to crunch those abs from a plank position, and then we're going to get into a dead bug, and I'll show you then. Ready? And begin. So we're in a plank, right, on our body or on our knees, and then we are crunching. So breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe in and then breathe out. You can do this from your knees. Ten seconds. And stop. Great job. Great job. So now we're doing dead bugs. So we're going to be on our back, right? We're going to be on our back, and our back is going to be firmly placed against the ground when we're in this position, right? This is safe back position. And we're going opposite arm, opposite leg extending. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and then hold it. Breathe out. And suck your abs in as you breathe out, and then pull back in. Right? We're going for 40 seconds. Ready? And begin. All right? Breathe in, hold it, breathe out, suck those abs in, and then pull back up. And stop. Woo! Good job. All right. Going into those plank crunches. We're on a rest now. We're on a rest period now. Good job. Good job. It was chilly here in town this morning, so it was in a little warm-up suit. Get hot now. All right. So in 10 seconds, we're going into a plank crunches again. Ready? And begin. So we're on our knees or on our body, right? And we're really crunching up. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. Really open up those abs. Breathe out. Ten seconds. And stop. Whew. All right, now it's like really hot. There you go. All right. There you go. All right. So now we're on our back. All right, doing our dead bugs. Ready. And begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Oh, give yourself a little tummy rub. Give yourself a little stretch. Refill the energy. In 20 seconds, we're going again. All right, 10 seconds. Last set. Ready. And begin. All right, really crunch. Breathe in. Breathe out. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. And stop. Woo! All right. Now we're getting to our dead bug. Getting on our back. Ready. And begin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really suck that tummy in and pull up. Almost there. And stop. Great job. All right, core is definitely activated here. So now, we're going to do our side plank hip dip. So, we are going to be on the side plank. I want a really secure shoulder position, really secure, tight shoulder position, right? Get into position, and then we are just lifting up, but then we're dipping. So dipping, all right? We're going to go 20 seconds each side. You can do this from your knees too, because what we're trying to accomplish here, remember, ribs and hip bone. Ribs and hip bone. You're trying to have your ribs and your hips touch each other. So when we're in this plank, really pinch at the top. You see, at the top here, my rib and my hip pinch each other. Then as I come down, they open up. Breathe out. They pinch at the top. They come open at the bottom, right? So 20 seconds each side. Ready. And begin. You really want to pinch those ribs in the hip. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You can do this from your knees too, right? Really get that in there from your knees. Trainer paces on our body though. 5 seconds. Switch. Switch sides. And begin. And stop. Whew. All right, we're going to do a short 20-second rest here. We're going to keep the 20-second splits, but a nice little tip is if you're doing the body weight version, you can tap your hip on the bottom. So like you're upright, and then like you come down, and then just a little tap. Kind of gives you a little bit of an assist, right? It's a little trick. It's a little trick. All right, ready. And begin. Breathe out. Pull in. Here you go. 10 seconds. Switch. Begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Do some little twists. All right, we got one more set. We got one more set. All right, 10 seconds. We're going. Ready. And begin. Ten seconds. Switch. Begin. And stop. Great job. All right. So now, new superset here. We're going to go core twists, and then we're going to go V sitting, hands to feet. So, this is what's going down. You don't need to have your legs up in the air for the core twist. We're going to have our legs down like a seated position. You don't need weight, but if you have weight, great. And we're twisting our core. Try and keep your belly button lined up with either your hands or the center of the dumbbell, right? So they don't actually line up, but that's your aiming point, right? And you keep your head looking forward too. Don't turn with it. Keep your head looking forward. So 40 seconds. Then legs up, hands to feet, hands to feet, hands to feet. All right, working on our core here. All right, 40 seconds. Ready. And begin. So we're going for volume here. We want a lot of twists. Lots of twists here. 30 seconds. Just don't hold, like we're breathing here. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Ten seconds. And stop. All right, we're supersetting hands to feet here, hands to feet, ready. And begin. Go. So my legs are off the ground, we're alternating here. Literally just hands to opposite foot, hands to opposite foot. If you can't do this, you're figuring it out, right? Maybe your hands are like this, and you're just going one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Taking a full 30-second rest here. So give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Maybe even stretch out your hips or your legs. I know people's hips and their legs get active when we do this. Right? That's why our legs are going to be on the ground for the core twist, right? So that's not too much, all right? Going again, ready. And begin. Whew. 20 seconds. And stop. Woo, here we go. All right. Hands to feet, ready. And begin. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Whew. Okay. So, for the last set, the core twist, we're going to keep the same. We're going to keep the same for the core twists. For the hands to feet, we're going to mix it up. We're going to fix it. So, we're going to be on our back for the hands to feet. We're going to be like this. Our legs are going to be up, and then you're going hands to feet, hands to feet, hands to feet. So, you're going to be laying on your back. We're really going to be engaging our core here, not as much our hips, okay? Too much hips right now. Too much hips. Ready. And begin. $20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. All right, hands. All right, now we're on our back. All right, we're gonna get our legs up. Really pressure back against the mat. Pressure back against the mat. Now hands to feet opposites, go. $20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Hoviness. Whew. That's tough. That was good though. That was a good challenge. Okay, so this is going to get tricky here. This is where it's going to get tricky. So we are going to either use a stability ball or your couch. Might lose some of you guys here, but I want people who want a challenge. So this is what it looks like, okay? So you're going to put your feet on this stability ball, okay? Right, you're going to put your foot on a stability ball, like this, right? And then you're bringing your knee in, okay? That, or you're going to be on your couch, right? You're going to be on your couch. You're going to put your legs on a couch, like this, right? And then you're driving in, driving in, driving in. All right, so let's take a second. Let's find our spacing. Let's find our spacing, right? Get where you need to be, all right? And then we're going to get after it, right? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. There you go. We want to be beasts here. We're getting stronger, right? We want to be stronger. Our bodies can do stuff like this. Push yourself outside the boundaries here. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Great job. Whew. No superset here. No superset here. Full 30-second rest, which is now 20 seconds. Maybe getting some water. But these breaks happen quick, right? We're already getting it going in 12 seconds. Give us a little bit extra time. A little bit extra time here. Okay. Get back after it. All right, ready. And begin. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Woo, there we go. Great job. Great job. There we go. Right, this is our challenge. This is our challenge. We're challenging ourselves today, right? Giving us something fun to do, right? Physical, fun activities, right? Kind of feeling like an athlete. A little bit like a warrior, right? Give yourselves a couple extra seconds here because I'm also considering your guys' wrists, upper body. Right. In 10 seconds, let's do this last set here. Last set here. Almost done for the day. Ready. And begin, folks. Good job. All right, 10 seconds. And stop. Great job. Great job. Okay. So now we're back to normal town. Going back to normal town, you ditch the stability ball. Put the stability ball away. If you don't have a stability ball, though, I really recommend you getting them. It's such a useful tool that you can use for stretching and a variety of other things, okay? So now we're going to go partial crunches, and we're going to do them use them with a dumbbell if you have them. If you don't have them, if you don't have a dumbbell, all good. So I'm going to show you with the dumbbell real quick. Laying down, the weight is on my chest, and then we're just lifting up, holding. Just holding it. We're just literally holding it. So if you don't have the dumbbell, you are just holding this position. Holding this position for 40 seconds. Right? Don't just hold it. Focus on your breathing. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Like, amplify the workout with your breath. Ready. And begin. If you need the neck support with your hand, you can use it. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Great job. So this is a 20-second rest. 20-second rest. 15 seconds, we're going again. 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Thirty seconds. Dig deep, dig deep. Get those shoulders up. 10 seconds. And down. Right, great job. Last set of the day. Last set of the day. Great job here, folks. In 10 seconds. Last set of the day. Ready. And Begin. Let's do it. Really get deep in there. So our last set here. Take deep, big breaths. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. And stop. Great job today, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Way to show for the abs workout. Way to show for the abs workout. See? Short and sweet. All right? Have a great rest of your day, guys. I'll see y'all at the next class. Have a great weekend, too. Bye.